Well, first, thank you all for coming to our annual luncheon. It's such an important event for the club because of the great work that our Chicago Fire Foundation does, so we appreciate your joining us today. It truly feels very recent that I had my first press conference as one of these last year, and I reflected on the difference between last year and this year. Last year, we came out of preseason undefeated, and the mood was excitement and hope. And a year of experience has taught me preseason really means nothing in terms of results. But the mood this year is decidedly different. I think the mood this year is one of confidence. I think this group recognizes that it is its own entity. This team does not carry with it the burden of previous teams and recent results. It has come together in a good way. I think some of the ingredients that we sought in the offseason, we feel good about what new players have brought, such as Juninho and Dax and Nemanja Nikolic, and returning players such as Luis Solignac. And so there's a very good vibe in the group. Having said that, we know on Saturday preseason gets thrown out. We are going to face a very good rival that will be very well coached in a difficult environment, but we look forward to that challenge and the challenge of the entire season.
How much does a start to the season, a good start to the season, mean for this club?
Now look, at the end of last year, I said I knew how this game played. People would look at our first 5 games and be ready to cast judgment, where failures were cup-bound. A good start will only postpone what inevitably happens during the course of a long season, which is there will be a bad stretch. There will be. It happens for every team in the league, pretty much in every sport. A good start would help us. It would validate our preseason. It would convert hope into belief and allow us, I think, to move forward in a slightly more relaxed way. You know, on the first day of training camp, I addressed the team and I spoke about 3 things. The first was accountability. And what I asked the guys was to ask of themselves and expect of themselves first before asking of their teammates. Hold themselves accountable to the highest standard. The second was belief. They need to believe in their teammates. They need to know that the guy next to them will do their job in the right way. And the third is trust. Trust the coaching staff, trust the process, trust the vision, trust that if we do the right things, do things in the right way, and give our best, success will find us. And that's what we try to focus on.
Do you think preseason results matter at all?
Of course they matter. They matter during the preseason. But Columbus is not afraid of us because we went 6-0-0 in the preseason. But again, what the results during preseason allow to have happen is this belief in each other, is in this trust in the style of play and the proactive nature we're trying to build in the club. Results confer legitimacy, losses erode it. So in that regard, I think it was helpful.
Nelson, I know on paper you liked what you had when we talked to you at Media Day. Now that you've seen this group on the field a little bit, what do you feel?
I feel it's going to take time, you know, and time is a difficult thing to ask of our fans. Patience is a difficult thing to ask of the media. But good teams come together over time. But the bright spots of the preseason have been how easily Dax and Juninho have fit into midfield. Now the downside to that is Matt Polster suffered an injury. We haven't had a chance to integrate him with those 2 guys and see what that might look like. I think Nemanja and Michael Deleu have shown a very good understanding early on. I think David Accam has shown a renewed spirit, a renewed commitment on the defensive side of the ball, and he's actually, through the course of preseason, I think shown more to his game than he's been able to show in the past. Those are positives. The back line is similar to last year, not exact. Matt Lamson's injury hurts a little bit in goal. It forces Bava to be more ready. And so again, that takes time. But the way it seems to be coalescing is a good indicator. If it stays the way it is, it's not good enough. So it still needs to get better because the demands of the season will be far greater.
Do you expect to add any players in the next few weeks, or are you pretty much set?
We have the latitude. We have the cap space, the budget space, and the resources within MLS and within our ownership to add another DP and to buy down one of our existing DPs into a TAM player. You know, we've looked at a few players. Two of the players that we had on our list, we didn't make offers for, so I want to be clear, but two players that we were tracking, one signed in Mexico with a big club in Mexico, one went to China for big money, so they're off our list, and we'll look to replenish those. There are still two other players that we're tracking. I think as we get deeper into the start of the season, even though the first window's open, it's tougher. At that point, I would say we'd likely look at the summer, or as we did last year, forego the summer and concentrate on January. I still think it's hard to integrate players mid-season.
Ryan Taylor, still an option? Are you coming in and taking a look, given the international stuff?
Yeah, we've had a few trialists. We've passed on some of those that have been in our camp so far. Ryan Taylor will join us this week. He's a very experienced player, plays a lot of different positions, which we like. We like that versatility. We love the attitude that he's expressed towards coming on trial, which is not easy for an accomplished player. We'll look at him this week, maybe look at him for 2 weeks. I don't know how long it'll take, but he is an option for us.